Hello, my name is Boddice and I'm a spiritual medium, and welcome to this week's energy forecast reading for Monday the 28th of October 2024. Now, those of you that watched me work before will know that I connect with my spirit guides and also link in with the wisdom of the angel tarot card. So what I'm about to do is just shuffle the cards and allow a card to come out for this week's energy forecast reading. Very stubborn these cards are today, so maybe there's a message in that. It's telling you just to relax. So here is your card. Okay, so let's tune into this card. First of all, I am feeling that this week it will see you slowing down a lot to enable you to see the contrast in your life and the choices that you need to make, that you're avoiding making. I feel part of you is resisting change and therefore is manifesting in your physical body as stiffness, such as I would say aches in the joints, aches and pains in the physical joints, and maybe the muscle areas there as well. This is because you're resisting these changes and not facing responsibility about making life choices. What I feel these life choices represent for you all is, again, making changes in your life. This could be in terms of work and career. Also pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone in order to achieve what your heart truly desires. And there's a link with the finances there. Some of you watching this will maybe have the feeling of feeling unworthy of certain amounts of finances. So this week sees you making changes around that, making choices. Also, I feel in terms of your personal life as well, there's areas within the personal life that you have been avoiding simply because you know that you have got to make a choice and you have got to put your thoughts and emotions into actions, rather than sitting on them, rather than thinking about them too much and not moving forward. So again, this takes a lot of bravery, a lot of courage. It could come in the form of communication. Maybe you and a partner, if you are in a relationship, haven't had that degree of communication, that heart to heart, that you need to re-establish the connection that you're in. If you're single for whatever reason, then maybe this is telling you to actually take that leap of faith, have the courage and have that communication with the one that you desire to be with. And you won't be disappointed once you do that. What I'm also sensing this week is I feel that there is, like I say, the predominant word for this forecast reading is change. And you have the key to the door, so to speak, to make these changes come into your fruition, your day-to-day experience. So instead of neglecting this responsibility, this week will see you actually taking that leap of faith in doing so. I also feel that if you can get rest, more sleep, cat naps, whatever, then this week would be a perfect week to do that. Because things, although in terms of the year, we see autumn as things slowing down, to moving in towards winter. But in actual fact, in your case, I feel as though things are going to move up a gear in terms of your life, in terms of the energy that you will get in order to make these things come into fruition. I'm hearing the words personal fulfillment as well. So this will give you a lot of satisfaction when you start to see these things come into your daily life. And what I'm talking about, the energy, the choices that you haven't been making, and you've been feeling unworthy of certain opportunities, then this week we'll see you actually getting prepared, allowing yourself to take stock, allowing that energy to build up so that you can know that you are worthy and you are deserving of these changes that are meant for you. I do sense that there will be a lot of blockages in the throat chakra for most of you. Maybe this is a lack of courage or bravery to speak your truth. Again, making these changes this week. So if you notice that, feel it, observe it, but do it anyway. Move beyond those limitations. That is the key word for you for this week also. I'm going to turn over the card and see what the card has to say for you. So at the top of the card, we have the number of 14. So I'd like you to research the angel number of 14, as I feel that will give you additional content and information to add to this reading. Underneath that, it reads the word of balance. So I feel that represents taking stock, like we've already said, in your life, and weighing up the pros and cons, and where you're giving your time and your energy away to, and where you are not, where you're holding yourself back. So it's retaining that balance so that you feel more happy, more joyful, more content in your day-to-day living there. So let's read the inscription at the bottom. It reads, compromise, self-control and moderation. What I feel as though this represents is it's you compromising with yourself. Maybe part of you is holding yourself back, saying, I can't do that. You know, I haven't got the finances. I'm not that sort of person. I'm not brave enough. I'm a bit shy. The compromise is you actually hearing those inner insecurities, understanding where you're at and what caused those insecurities, and actually saying, yeah, I understand, but actually we're going to do this one step at a time. We're going to move beyond that comfort zone in order to get the progression that we feel, our soul feels, that we deserve in our experiences in this incarnation. Also, I feel self-control is that those old patterns being there, you stopping yourself from moving forward. So this will tell you this is your inclination to actually question why you're holding yourself back, you know, and also question why don't you feel you're worthy? And in questioning it, it won't stand any weight. The argument won't stand any weight. So you'll move beyond your limitations. Moderation, again, is telling you to take some time out, slow down, and allow yourself to process these decisions that you have not been making. Looking around the card, we have this beautiful colour. It's like a blue purple around the edge there. To me, let's address purple. Purple is talking about sensitivity. It's talking about honouring your sensitivity. Also, it's talking about you're safe, you're protected by your higher self, by the world of spirit in making these new choices, moving forward on your timeline. You'll feel the exhilaration, the excitement and the confidence once you have that bravery to move beyond your comfort zones. The blue in the colour represents communication, being aware of your emotions, questioning them, and actually moving beyond them this time round. Looking into the artwork itself, we have this beautiful, divine, feminine, angelic being there. So that's talking about trusting your sensitivity. It's talking about listening to it, observing it, and notice that it's there to serve you, to give you the inspiration that you need. Also, the fact that the wings are facing down with the angelic being on this card is telling you to actually take time out to rest, recuperate, recharge your batteries in order to have the energy to propel yourself forward. Now, this angelic being is moving. As you can see, she's got 2 cups and there's a rainbow going between them. I always believe that rainbows are talking about your chakra system. So again, following the card's lead, balancing your energies, where you're giving your time and attention to, and what you're accepting as well. And I feel as though I'm getting, at the end of the rainbow, there is a pot of gold there. So it's talking about perseverance. Keep going, keep questioning, and have that truth, faith that everything's going to work out for you. There's a stream there, so that would be talking about you going with the flow and trusting your sensitivity and emotions to take you in the right direction on your pathway there. Also, notice the inspiration that is coming into you and write them down, because this will help you through the up and coming week ahead. So that's what I picked up for you for this week's energy forecast reading. Thank you for hearting, liking, commenting and sharing. If you've enjoyed this reading and you would like to help and support the work that I do, I have got a buy me a coffee link either above or below this video, and this is a virtual tip jar, so all of your generous donations will be gratefully received and used in accordance with the spiritual work that I do. If you would like to book in with me for any of my services, such as private readings or recorded readings, then please do go over to my website, www.glenboddicespiritualmedium.com, or you can book in with me on Facebook, Glen Boddice Spiritual Medium. So join me every Monday at 4 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time with my radio show From Beyond with Glen Boddice, talking about all things spiritual, paranormal and self-help on www.pulsetalkradio.com. Have a fabulous week, everybody. Bye for now.